Is it a good time to invest in PEPE coin, PEPE, tomorrow, December 1st, 2025, with the price hovering around $0.00000460? The truth is, in the world of memecoins, end quote, good end quote, is a relative term. It depends on your risk tolerance, because PEPE is pure hype, volatility, and memes, not an asset with solid fundamentals. But if you're looking for short-term speculative plays, the current setup screams end quote, bounce opportunity end quote, after a brutal November. First, today's panorama. PEPE has fallen a crushing 34% in the past month, touching key supports near $0.00000450 after losing 70 to 77% from its 2025 highs. The 24-hour trading volume is around $190 to $196 million, with a market cap of $1.94 trillion, keeping it as the third largest memecoin behind Doge and SHIB. The sentiment is pure bearish, fear and greed at 28, extreme fear, RSI at 37, neutral but close to oversold, and only 47% green days in the last 30. Whales have moved 427 trillion tokens to exchanges, suggesting capital rotation to other means such as Dollar-Raster or new projects, not a total capitulation. For tomorrow, analysts see a possible 15 to 20% bounce towards $0.000005 if the support at $0.00000450 holds. The falling wedge pattern on weekly charts indicates stabilization, with buyers defending the bottom and sellers exhausted. If Bitcoin sustains above $90,000, which seems likely with institutional momentum, PEPE could rotate higher in short, retail FOMO-driven relief. But beware, a break below $0.00000430 would open the door to a retest of $0.00000380, an extra minus 18%, especially if there are token unlocks or more whale sales. In X, traders like it and FDAV. See the weekly stock RSI at all-time lows, signaling a post-capitulation bullish end quote, wave 1 end quote, similar to past rallies that multiplied X2-3. Others, such as at Crypto Patel, warn of a bearish HTF until reclaimed $0.000059. In general, the future of PEPE looks mixed but with a bullish bias in the medium term, always tied to the meme cycle and the crypto market. For 2026, predictions vary wildly. Like everything in this space, conservative scenarios, CoinCodex and Kraken see ranges of $0.00000320-$0.00000458, minimum growth plus 0.12%, assuming a post having sideways market and hype cooling. Digital coin price projects $0.00000418-$0.00000103, plus 105% max, with cumulative ROI of plus 5 to 14% if held until the end of the year. Moderate bullish, Changelly and CoinDCX expect $0.00000936 max, $0.00000152 average, driven by retail adoption and listings on more exchanges. Investing Haven sees a pump at $0.000055, 10x from now, aligned with Fibonacci and BTC capital rotation to alts. Explosive, Coinpedia and Cryptopolitan predict $0.000028-$0.000036 by 2025 end, extending to $0.00000210 plus in 2026 if it integrates DeFi or meme-based gaming. Telegon goes further, $0.00000128-$0.00000213, plus 325%. In X, at Stan the Metaman. Bet on $30 billion market cap this cycle, outperformance versus other memes such as $WIF or $PopCat, thanks to its eternal community and potential ETF, such as Doge. By 2027 and beyond, the consensus is sustained growth if it survives the end quote, 99% of memecoins dying, end quote, price targets, $0.0000050-$0.0000079, Kraken, Gate.io, up to $0.0000088, Investing Haven, or $0.0071 min, Cryptopolitan. By 2030, ranges from $0.0002480-$0.0003162, Yahoo, Coin Edition, with ROI of 341% in bullish scenarios, assuming memes are integrated into global finance and PEPE maintains its cultural status. Key catalysts for the upside: Fed rate cuts, 75 to 100 BPS in 2026, inject liquidity into speculatives, sovereign/corporate adoption in memes, El Salvador already plays with BTC, why not frogs, and the eternal hype cycle on X/Twitter, where PEPE is king with 420T deflationary supply via Burns. At PEPEF Whale. And at Goldman Sachs. In X they coincide. No fade the frog. The ATH of $0.000028 will break. It's just a matter of timing. But the risks are brutal. PEPE lacks real utility. It's 100% community driven, with no deep roadmap beyond burns and redistribution to holders. A black swan, recession, hard reg to memes, could send it to $0.000000178, SNC support, minus 60%. Competition of new memes with mechanics, Pepinode, dilutes attention, and the whale's rotation is already happening. In November, the entire meme sector bled, with retail leaving and speculation migrating. Bottom line, tomorrow, invest in PEPE if you're high risk and believe in an oversold bounce. Buy on dip $0.000000450, sell on $0.0000005. For the future, if your horizon is 2026 plus, the odds favor X5-10x in the bull market, but only allocate 1 to 5% of the portfolio. PEPE is not an investment, it is a cultural lottery. It rewards patience with eternal memes, but punishes greedy with 70% dumps. You decide whether to bet on the frog or wait until you see it at $0.00001 to regret it. DYOR, it's not financial advice, the market doesn't give warning.